And we're going to see a change on the base paths here as we've got a pinch runner set to come on at first, representing the possible go-ahead run.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Andre Colbert. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Here we go, no one back.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. So striding in, Ketel Marte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Here you go.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jermaine Rogers. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. 1 and 2, here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Profar moving to his left, 2 down. And he'll have to hold tight at third, so it'll take a 2-out hit now to try to plate that tying run. Striding in once again, Charlie Tilson. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. You're watching Major League Baseball.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get it done.
The show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game. Ronald Hernandez is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in? An ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Here it comes, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, what a way to start a road trip, right? I mean, game 1 of the road trip, you win by 1 run, and now you come for game 2, and you just build off of that. You feel good that you won the game on the road, and now you continue to try to keep that streak alive.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm
digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Cordero. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? John Ramsey. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Rogers has it. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Odor ranging into shallow right, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit hard to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Ready for another shot now. Dan Vogelback. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. James rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Digging in and looking for more, John Ramsey. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Ramsey.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in once again, Darren James. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And that will allow a run to score. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
And he looks at one that misses ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away. Into the box now, Aaron Alford, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, your turn now, your turn. Drive him in. What's up for us,
Chopped
baby?
at third. Tough to get to. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play. A key pitch there with the bases loaded. It winds up stranding the potential tying run at second. And this ball game is over. Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Digging in now, Darren James. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a pretty good weekend for them. I mean, you win Friday and Saturday, and now you come here ready to win and possibly sweep the series on Sunday here. So, impressive weekend for them.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Oh, that's out.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance. Ready now, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
James.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Set to deliver on 2-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Little dribbler back at him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Darren James. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
2-0. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul.
Hey, your pitch right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Gallo is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Into the box, John Ramsey.
Leading off for the Rangers, the designated hitter, John.
Something has
Ramsey.
to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a ball, 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hits are even at 7 apiece.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
Now a flare out to left center. Lindor is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
A 1-run game this afternoon.
This young team is introduced to one of baseball's lowest feelings, ending a series with nothing to show in the win column.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Hobson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, this is one of those pivotal moments in the game. Look, they've already had a nice start to this inning offensively, and now you have a chance to really break it open. But if you're on the defensive side, this is where you got to shut it down and give yourself a chance to stay in this game. Oh, this is a tough situation right here. I got a good hitter at the plate. You're down 2-0 with the bases loaded, no outs. Woo, maybe you should just roll it up there.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
All right, one time, right here.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Grounded to first, right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So all in all, they're... So striding forward now, Keith Hobson. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Grounded to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Yanks line.
Digging in to try it again, Darren James. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, it's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again. There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance. Mark Squires, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Squires.
Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. Ready once again, Darren James. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the... Ready for another shot now, Darren James. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hobson is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Squires.
Shortstop, Mark Squires.
Here we go now. Let's
Crowd
go.
gets up for the 3-2. Turned on down the line. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. Jays go down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Oscar Zambrano takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning. Darren James swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Here it comes, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Now another 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding in once again, Darren James still looking for his first hit here. He's 0 for 6. Here's the first pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. The 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Moncada gloves it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Left for the Yankees. Standing in, Darren James.
Hey, catch up right here. Darren James.
Here's the first pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Hey, no one better right here.
The 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. At the plate, Darren James.
Darren James.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Digging in once again, Dan Vogelbach. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped high in the air. Sano is there for it, and the inning is over. So striding in, Michael Schuster.
Right fielder, Michael Schuster.
Hit on the ground to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, he gets a hanging slider and does a nice job of driving this ball the other way. Great piece of hitting.
Get out of him right here.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Mark
Quick
Squires.
check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Mark Squires in the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Punched hard the other way, and that's through for a base hit. Schuster heads for the plate, and that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you can win a marathon game like that, it feels awfully good.
17 hits.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Now batting, Darren James, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a rocky start in this homestand. I mean, you're 1-3. You only won 1 game in 4. The fans are a little restless. This is a big game to win right here, to really just kind of get some foundation of winning back in your blood.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Has to barehand it. The second for 1. On to first. A double play. Stepping into the box, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Now a bunt attempt here. James fields it cleanly. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp up. In now, Alexis Gonzalez. He has no prior history against this pitcher. This one's down to third. To his left, James. And he's retired here, 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams. So stepping in, Darren James. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a chain.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Schuster racing back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Schuster, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a high pop-up. James will put this one away, and the side is retired.
Let's go, kid.
Coming to the plate now, Darren James. Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Into the box, Dan Vogelbach. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Dan Vogelbach.
0-1, here's the pitch. Runners off for second. Very softly hit to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Darren James, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0, and he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on.
Nope, still no thought of a challenge here, as they'll run it to 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that.
We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort today. Getaway day. Now at the plate, Darren James. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Well, it's the last game at home before a 7-game road trip. You want to win this game because really 7 games isn't that long. It's just 1 week. So you give the fans a nice taste today. They run out, buy tickets, and they see you in a week.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
In there, a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Now to the plate, Dan Vogelbach. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike. At the plate, Steven Cortes. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Hit to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Darren James. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else. Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Oh, that's out.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Once again, a 3-2. And another foul ball. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Settling in now, Darren James. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
James.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cortez ranging back at the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. All in all, standing in, Francisco Rivas. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Francisco Rivas.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
7 games. Hey, that's...
Now in the box, Darren James. He's 2 for 3 with a home. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So, striding in, Darren James. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's a ball.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. In to score, the runner from third. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. And the relay throw is right by him at third base. And now they'll get him at third base.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-1 the final today. Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend. Brian Warren will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And Harold, as we take here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for a strike.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it. But, man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals C. You later.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
And the runner back. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
That missed. That's a ball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls
3-1
and no
count
strikes.
to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. So striding in, Ryan Schimpf, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, make your pitch. Shut him down right here.
On the ground to the left side. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And not in time as the run scores. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. Ready for another chance? Darren James. First offering on its way. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
6 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far.
Right now.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Long throw to third, and he's safe.
The go-ahead run is now at third base. You got no outs. You're going to force the defense either in or give you a run. So we'll see how they play it. But, man, you put yourself in a great position now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Dominguez is there, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
The left fielder, number 31.
Striding in once again, Aaron Alford. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Pickoff move to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And the runner's breaking for third. Shoots this one over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now an 8-6 game. So they continue to. Digging in once again, Frank Inman.
Frank Inman.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. One away.
After that.
Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This will get foul for strike two.
Go now, come on now, one time.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, way to drive the big guy.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0.
Digging in, Dan Vogelbach. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Weakly hit to third. Dominguez charging in on it. A quick out number one. Digging in and looking for more. Aaron Alford.
Yeah, come on now, big guy.
Aaron Alford.
Nobody better. Clutch
Crowd gets up for the 3-2 on the ground to the right side. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. Ready once again, Darren James. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
Hey, drive it deep, big doc. Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Down to the final out, you get an infield single. Anything to cling on to a little bit of life. Let's see if this sparks the rally.
He's running towards second. Oh, a little looper over short, and it's going to get in there for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he will be called out at third in a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over. 13-12, the final score in this one. The Rays slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Weekend's going well. Time for Saturday night baseball from Tropicana Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time. Not very noticeable. That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Striding into the box, Dan Vogelbach. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. 1-1, here it comes. Runners on the move for second. That's popped up out towards short right field. And Beckham will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Yanks. Here's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Left side. James scoops it up. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Digging in for his second at bat, Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren James. Let it fly right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Nimmo in pursuit. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, Malik Smith. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rays. Stepping in, Darren James. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Darren James.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk. Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
First baseman.
Now at the plate, Dan Vogelbach. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Grounded to the right. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw to first. Hats off to that one. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. Into the box now, Malik Smith, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Stepping up to the teams. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Hey, here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 3 runs already home here.
Hey, big moment. Easy. Here we go.
And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 9 on the year as they move out in front 7-6.
Oh, doctor, the swing they were expecting and looking for. They got the grand slam when they needed it most late in the innings. And I tell you, they got a chance now to hold on to win this game. If that grand slam holds up, I'm sure they'll be talking about that.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
A 1-run finish and 8. Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today, the finale of this. Now at the plate, Darren James. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Matt, when you're playing good ball, you don't care who's on the mound. Oh, that's their ace. Bring it, ace. Come on, bring it to us. Because you're playing as good as you are right now. The confidence is flowing, and the trash talk is going.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Oh, that grounder got him, but he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. With that, here's a look at the game.
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Into the box now, Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Get your pitch and drive it.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Schimpf picks it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Left for the Yankees. Now at the plate, Frank Inman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Frank Inman.
This one's down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Darren James will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lustig ranging back out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Stepping up now, Darren James. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Drive him in right here. Here you go.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Clutch up for us, huh?
And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, the double play. Ready now, Ryan Schimpf. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, James. Throw on to first, and the Yankees will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Chris Archer takes the...
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired up.